Major breaking news. Trump raises the tariff on Chinese goods to 125% due to a lack of respect from Beijing and announced a 90-day pause on tariffs for other countries that have come to the negotiating table. Oh, my God. This is absolute bedlam. And I am here for it. Bravo, Donald Trump. I love this man. I'm having a good time. Are you? I'm seeing these liberals all pissed off. Like, what do you mean he's lifting the tariffs? Yup. Trump is isolating China. Now, I don't know exactly what's going to happen or how it's going to play out. Ideally, I'm a fan of tariffs that on a limited capacity. Okay. Meaning tariffs on steel and aluminum, I have no problem with. Tariffs on certain imported goods that can be manufactured in the U.S. I said it from the get-go. I am skeptical on universal tariffs, meaning they don't work on layer one. Said it a million times now. But there could be a bigger play at hand. And of course, it appears Donald Trump has just revealed it. He is now bullying China, effectively shutting down Chinese good manufacturing, which is going to have the biggest impact in the United States. So I'm here for it, baby. Take a look at this from the BBC. They say, this is the live breaking news. China and the EU have hit back at Trump's tariffs, announcing their own levies, 84%. But Trump dropped a Truth Social post. Let's get in here. He says, based on the lack of respect that China has shown to the world markets, I am hereby raising the tariff charge to China by the United States of America to 125% effective immediately. Woo-hoo-hoo. At some point, hopefully in the near future, China will realize the days of ripping off the USA and other countries is no longer sustainable or acceptable. Conversely, and based on the fact that more than 75 countries have called representatives of the United States, including the Department of Commerce, Treasury, and the USTR, to negotiate a solution to the subjects being discussed relative to trade barriers, tariffs, currency manipulation, and non-monetary tariffs, and that these countries have not, at my strong suggestion, retaliated in any way, shape, or form against the U.S., I have authorized a 90-day pause and a substantially lowered reciprocal tariff during this period of 10%, also effective immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Trump announces 90-day tariff pause for some countries. So he's going to say 10%. I'm wondering who that's going to be. The news is breaking as I'm recording this, but I love it. Now let's talk about where the liberals be at. I know we're going to hear it. They're going to say things like, but I thought you were for the tariffs. I thought you thought the tariffs were good to bring back manufacturing. These people are such low-ordered thinkers. Heavens me. Now, look, I can't cut any slack to a lot of people on the right who are like, who cares about losing money? Don't look at your portfolios. But I guess it turns out they weren't wrong. The market is likely going to be rebounding. Let's pull up the CNN markets here in real time. I bet the change is tremendous. Oh, man. Millionaires made overnight on Trump's play, with the Dow jumping 2,300 points. The NASDAQ up 1,300, 8.55%. The S&P is up 6.99. The Dow index 6.28. If you bought the dip, you made bank. If you didn't panic sell, you were fine. Now, it's still down, don't get me wrong, but a massive increase. Could you imagine making 7% in one day? If you're in the NASDAQ, you're making 9.41 in one day. That's amazing, my friends. This is amazing stuff. Now, I don't know that I would buy in right now. Like, I haven't touched any of my stocks, okay? Because Trump's going to come out tomorrow, take a dump on the floor, and then everyone's going to start losing their minds again. But I'm here for it. He's bullying China. What he has effectively done. And you know, look, we're going to watch in real time as the stock price continually goes up. Look at this. It's getting better. It's going to skyrocket. Nobody's going to want to miss this gravy train. Here's the interesting thing. If Trump came out and said, I'm putting a 100% tariff on Chinese goods, the market would take a hit. People would complain and they'd say, you're putting businesses out, you're shuttering businesses. Donald Trump did it this way. And I don't know that he did it on purpose. But the end result is you get the market to dip. You then isolate China, pause the tariffs. China takes the hit. Wow. Look, I think general tariffs on certain things are good. We shouldn't be taking wood from America, sending it to China, and then making products and sending it back, furniture, skateboards, whatever it may be. That's stupid. We make it here. Why are we wasting the energy? Gen Z needs an opportunity to buy homes. They need price changes, they need correction, and they need normalization. Now, as for the market going up, I am fine. I am absolutely fine with the market going down if it means access for the younger generation. I don't know that it means that. Trump pausing the tariffs basically shows there was a play beyond layer one. Now, you can call Trump a crazy guy. My favorite meme was that Donald Trump is not so much playing chicken as he is driving his wife in the car while screaming, "Lord, help me, I will slam this car into a tree with both of us in it." And I don't know, man, this is absolutely wild. Now, I don't know what the end result is going to be. Trump could come out tomorrow, like I mentioned. He could change everything. But as I've been saying for the past several days, Gen Z is in a difficult position. And I don't know that what we're seeing is going to ultimately benefit them in the short term. The Gen Z may just be a lost generation because half of them are dejected and listless, lazy, and culturally stagnant. The other half may be about meritocracy, but for Gen Alpha at least, shutting down Chinese manufacturing is going to restore a large amount of production. You see, consumer goods in the U.S., about 14% are made in China, but that doesn't also include Chinese-made components, nor specific medications or supplements. So you might have a bike. This is what people don't understand. You might go to the store and buy a bicycle and it says made in America. And you go, hey, bike made in America, except all the parts were made in China and assembled in America. So they play fast and loose. I've seen a bunch of these companies. You've probably seen what says assembled in America. Not made, assembled. Because China is still taking those jobs. Now, a lot of people are arguing we don't have the capacity to make phones. We don't, and where is Foxconn, for instance? Foxconn, let's pull that one up. Foxconn is in China. It's in China. This means your phones are about to get very expensive, my friends. Oh, wait, it's in Taiwan. Where is it located? I thought it was in China. Okay, the headquarters is in Taiwan. Okay, I was wrong about that. Really? Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well, that's not going to have as big of an impact on us then, I guess. But I thought they did have one in China. Maybe I'm wrong. Foxconn, China. Yeah, they have a Chinese factory. Significant presence in China. Really? It's weird that Foxconn operates in Taiwan and China, I guess. But yes. Okay, Foxconn does operate in China. Yep, okay. While headquartered in Taiwan, the company earns the majority of its revenue from China. So the factories, my understanding of, check it out. They produce major products for American, Canadian, Chinese, Finnish, Japanese, the BlackBerry, the iPad, iPhone, iPod, Kindle, all Nintendo gaming systems, GameCube, DS, Sega, blah, blah, blah. And these are made by Foxconn. So the Switch 2 is supposed to come out. Yo, it is going to be a wild ride as to what happens next. Now, imagine what China will do is they're going to ship their products to Vietnam or some other territory, then have them shipped here to try and offset the costs. The market has dipped a little bit, but still up 5.64%. And I think a lot of people just made a lot of money. I think the people who bought the dip were probably laughing. And a lot of people on the right were warning. They're saying this is a buying opportunity. Now, I'm not going to tell you to do that because, like I said, this could change tomorrow. But you need to start considering what an end to Chinese manufacturing means for this country. Okay? A pause on these tariffs means my coffee business ain't going to see any changes. Okay, I guess. Some people already paid tariffs. That's crazy. Now, the tariffs on China ain't going away, which means for the businesses that are getting all their products made in China at a discount price, ripping off the American worker, I'd call it, they are probably livid. And I say too bad. I say too bad. It's time to bring these things back to the United States, my friends, and Donald Trump is making these moves. I am excited to see what happens next because I got to tell you, this is some wild, wild stuff. I hope in the end, whatever Trump pulls off is a net benefit to Gen Z. That's my biggest concern. So when I see the market go up, it doesn't change how I feel, whether it goes up or down. The bigger concern we have is, will there be jobs? Will there be an economy that can function for the next generation to inherit this nation? Or will Gen Z be lost, largely not take over companies and just be an in-between between millennials and alpha? And alpha actually gets, I have no idea. I kind of don't think so. I'm worried that the moves Trump is making will not alleviate the cultural problems we are seeing with younger generations. We'll see, my friends. More to come. Stay tuned. We got more stuff coming up. today, Timcast IRL at 8 p.m. Stick around, and we'll see y'all then.